Hey there, Jono here. Welcome back to another playthrough series. Today we're going to be starting up another Imperator Rome playthrough. Last time we played as the Bosporan Kingdom and formed the Hellenic League, which was a lot of fun. So this I'm going to stick with Imperator Rome for now. I'm really enjoying this game. And this is actually the Terra Indomita playthrough mod. Last time we were playing with Invictus, the Terra Indomita mod I've really come to enjoy. I kind of just recently made the leap. I had known about it for a while, but I hadn't made that jump to it. But it's really great. I mean, it expands all the way out into East Asia here. You got China and Korea, Japan, and we're probably not going to play out there. I was thinking maybe starting off as Zhangzhung and trying to form Tibet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Forgive me if I am not. But this, I think, is going to be a good playthrough. It's a lot of fun. Up in the mountains here, it's a very unique area. You have Maurya, who's kind of a giant to your south, as well as to the west, you have the Seleucids. To the east, you have what usually ends up being is the Qin, who often end up taking this area for this entire area for themselves. So we're gonna form Tibet with Zhangzhung. Should be a good playthrough. So I think we will have it on Iron Man. I don't think there are any achievements for forming Tibet. I don't think, but we're gonna try it anyway. And maybe have it on mixed gender rules as well, just to give us a few more characters to choose from. So let's start this, and why don't we call this something like forming, or no, we'll call it Tibet YouTube playthrough. Sure, that sounds good. And does it give us? Yeah, okay, we have a little. Oh, it's not really an event. This is just basically like Terra Indomita is based on Imperator Victus, yada yada yada. There's no like unique thing that we're getting here. This starts with every playthrough you do in Indomita. So time to conquer the world. There are some differences that I've noticed here. Well, one, we're not immediately connected to the nations to our west and east. So we're going to have to do a little bit of migrating and kind of snake up here and try to catch these guys. I don't think I'm going to go south for now. I'm going to try to avoid bordering Maurya for as long as possible. There's not much I can do with these pops anyway. I mean, they're of a different religion. The religion is completely mixed up in here, but we are of the Bon religion, which is it extends quite a way well east. It goes right up into here, into Shajing and Shanma over here. But culture-wise, they are completely not of our culture, so I don't know if there's really any point for me going down this far over here for now. I would like to start expanding south once we can last long enough to wait for the Mauryan collapse, which will happen probably. I mean, it could happen within 50 years. It could happen within like 100 years. So we just have to kind of outlast them. So we'll start by going down this character focus tree, which is kind of like a new thing. It's a Indomita thing. It works a lot like CK3, where you have like your different focuses, and you once you focus once you go down, it gives you little abilities and whatnot. So I guess we'll go with the martial focus because we're definitely going to be using our main guy, our leader, as a general here. So we want some good traits, some good buffs for that. I guess what I will start by doing is I will dismiss all of these guys here and try to reorganize all of this. It starts off kind of random, so we will dismiss. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Over here, dismiss you. And we will also go to our technology here, dismiss all of you guys, like so. And so first things first, since we are a tribe, I think the most important thing we want to put in is is an elder, which will give us a national tribesman happiness bonus. We're definitely going to want that. After that would be maybe manpower recovery speed. You'll do. And aggressive expansion change would be useful. Monthly military experience. Yeah, we that can be useful. National tax, probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could be good. We'll have you in there. You'll do, and you'll do. Over here. Well, I mean, we're not really going to be generating that much research anyway. So, maybe I'll put you in there. And I'll put you. Okay, just so we don't have any scorned families. And I will have the intelligent guy. And obsessive is also good. We have to fill out our trade routes here. So I think I want the woad for tribesman happiness. We are already getting wild game. We must be producing that, I suppose. Furs might be a useful one to have. Or maybe I'll go with livestock instead to get that pop promotion speed. And I think it'd be nice to have a little bonus to our country civ level for now. Or you know what? No, I think I'm gonna go with the furs. We're not getting the throughput. We're not getting the throughput bonus though. Not throughput. Surplus bonus. That was a little Victoria 3 that came out there. Maybe we'll try to get... Yeah, let's get some gemstones just because they are valuable. And we're getting the Civ country level bonus, which is nice. For omens, I think I will do the first one here, the military one, to get that manpower recovery going. What's nice with Indomita is you actually have 3, six, 6 deities to choose from. It took me way too long in my first Indomita playthrough to realize that. I was like almost done the playthrough before I actually came to realize that was the case. So for ideas, I'm probably going to go with martial ethos, and improve opinion bonus would be useful. Plus 50% is actually pretty good. But since we're not going to get any text for a long time, I'm going to go with monthly corruption. It'd be nice to have that starting right away. And for missions, I think we should just start with the first mission tree. Zhangzhung, the Mountain Kingdom. Few are those who make the journey into our country, for the roads into the mountains are treacherous and unwelcoming, and because we live far away from the cities of the lowlands, there is much conjecture and speculation about our people. As rumors of devastating wars make their way to us, isolated as we are in the far north, it has been decided that the time has come for us to make our formal introductions. The world will learn everything there is to know about us soon enough. Okay, so the first thing we do is tension at the border. So for a bit of gold and PI, we will get a claim on Komolagma. So we'll do that. Komolagma, where is that? It's right over here. Okay, so that's this province right here, but we're not bordering it. So we might want to start by moving some pops around. Like so. We will migrate into Sina. And I'm going to start the same thing over here. So we'll go with Lashang and move, let's see, 1 pop from Lei. That'll allow us to spend, we'll lose 500 manpower. That's okay for now. Yeah, okay, I did click the right one. So we'll just speed this up. Embrace social equity. Zhangzhung enables both men and women to serve in office. Yeah, I kind of want to save my PI for now. Actually, I think with this mission tree, if I go down here at the bottom, there is a mission down here where I can form an autocratic monarchy. So that will allow me to bypass the actual mission tree that allows you to form either a monarchy or a republic, in which case you would need 60% civilization or centralization. So I think what that might allow us to do is if we go down here and fulfill this mission, we can form a monarchy while allowing us the opportunity to decentralize. That would be a good thing for us because decentralizing, you kind of get the most out of being a tribe. And so we could kind of get the best of both worlds there. So we could I might just start with encourage synchronism. I could do human sacrifices. But if we are going to be doing some conquering, but it's only 0.05 centralization. Maybe I want to go with human sacrifice instead. Okay, we're going to adopt human sacrifices. That's fine. And yeah, I think right off the bat, we are going to just hit the play button here. My PC, in the first couple years of each playthrough, my PC tends to just like really slow down because I think the Diadachi Wars over in Greece here really just like there's just so much happening in this part of the world early on in the game that it just kind of slows things down. So it starts off really slow, but it will pick up. I hope. So yeah, we just gotta get our claim here, and I might want to form some allies actually. So why don't I form you? And Kamarupa will do. Okay. And I don't know if I really need anything right now. Why I can get 4 allies? Why can I get 4 allies? Neutral stance. Trafu. Is that does he have like I mean, his charisma is pretty high. Maybe that could be a reason why. Regional power, neutral stance. I'm not sure what the Trafu sense, what that means, but we can get 4 allies if we wanted to. I might not. Casa, it wants to immediately break our alliance. Why is that? Because we are a different religion and people entirely. That would be annoying if they did. Maybe I could send them some gold. Looks like they're going to break our alliance almost immediately, which is unfortunate. Be nice. Tension at the border. When Kieshe Spa received reports on 2 consecutive days in a row that bandits from Komalagma have been crossing into our border and killing some of the locals, his rage was all-consuming. Realizing that this situation will only continue to get worse, he has made the difficult decision to fabricate claims on foreign lands. Although some of the elders doubt the wisdom of this path, there is nothing left to be said on the matter. Okay. So why don't we... Yeah, we did pause. So maybe we could declare war on them right now. Well, Cass is planning my demise. Okay. Maybe I will ally you guys instead. And I will start by raising my levies. I'm going to immediately go to war, I think. I was hoping Casa would kind of help us out here in this war, but it looks like they're going to be a little difficult. So, yeah, this is on max speed, by the way, and it is It takes a while to move. I mean, we are in the mountains, so it's going to take a while to move our guys across here. It's going to take months for them to get over here. So we can do another mission right here, or fulfill another mission. The foothills of Terra. That is right over here. The virgin forests of Terra, pristine as they are, will be no real barrier to any southern nation that decides to stir up trouble for us. We should occupy the province immediately, lest we find ourselves faced with an unpleasant surprise at an inopportune moment. So for a little bit of gold and for a little bit of PI, we could colonize this territory right here. I don't think I'm going to do that right now because I don't want to border Maurya just yet. I'm going to try to put that off for as long as possible, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to spare that one. I don't want to border Maurya. That's just asking for trouble. I feel like I'm just going to be sticking my neck out when I'm not ready to be doing that yet. I kind of want to hide into my mountains for now. Maurya tends to not go north very often. They tend to just focus on eating up all of India. They don't tend to go up in the mountains too often. They will swallow up these guys over here, but very rarely will they ever go after me, I feel like. Well, if Casa is going to be difficult, maybe Cambodia might be a good ally to have. I'll form an ally with you guys. Okie dokies. So I think I might just call in my allies right now. Oh, Casa says that they are willing to. So who? Kamarupa is now doing it. You guys are... What, are you guys planning my demise? What's going on? Planning your demise. Okay. Well, you're all the way over there. So that's fine. So I'm just going to call in these guys here. They should be willing to help out. And we're going to go to war immediately. And send our guys right over to the war goal. Hopefully we can get there before these guys. But they're not bordering them, so I don't think they can just take it, can they? So, we need to be at war and own Boma. Who insulted us? Casa insulted us. What are you guys up to? 1 minute you're okay with me, the next minute you don't like me. Now you're insulting me. Well, they're looking for claims, I guess. Now, it looks like they're probably going to take the war goal here, but I'm hoping that triggers, like, that switches over to my side. That'll mean that I'm going to be able to occupy it. Maybe I shouldn't have called them in. That probably was a bad idea. I mean, we could probably have taken these guys on by themselves, considering they don't have any allies. A little bit of a graphical glitch there. He's in the middle of the lake. Our guys are a bit behind. It looks like they're going to be getting to the war goal sooner than us. But let's see how this goes here. Yeah, okay. It is occupied by them. That's too bad. This might not be such a bad idea, though. I mean, I'm not going to let them keep that. But in order to... No, that's not going to work. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking because in order to finish this, we need to own this and be at war. I was thinking maybe we could take this, then declare war on them, and then, you know, once the truce wears off, then do this one. But we need to own this one. Well, we're gonna have to just take this siege here. Probably will assault the. Probably will assault it once we get there. Embrace social equity. I don't want to spend the PI just yet. Okay, once we get here, we can assume control of the siege. Oh, no, we've already got it ourselves. Maybe let's whittle down the siege a little bit before we assault it. Oh, it did switch over to us now. Okay, so nothing to worry about then. Okay. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to be able to switch. But, like, I didn't think they would be able to take it because they're not bordering it. Supply shortage. Is Casa at war with us? Or, yeah, they are at war with us, fighting together. Minus 25 because we have a Casus Belli on them. We do, eh? And I have a Casus Belli on you guys, too. How do I have a Casus Belli on you? Well, we'll never know. Yeah, it is a crawl right now with the game. Like, this is on the fastest speed, and it is an absolute crawl right now. It's just this first few years is always like this, especially with Indomita. Indomita just adds, there's just so much more going on. Sangpo Gurub has sent word that he has fallen ill. Perhaps if he is wealthy enough, he will seek treatment of his own volition. Otherwise, we could always step in if his condition's worse. So, chief of the Gurub clan is now having dysentery. An intestinal complaint, dysentery, when treated properly, was often manageable. Dehydration, however, would often cause serious complications and could result in death, especially around sources of contaminated water. I forget what this actually is. I feel like there's a modern term for that sickness, but I forget what it is. I mean, your own lands are being sieged right now, guys. You might want to do something about that. See, Kamarupa, are you... Okay, you're no longer planning my demise. That's good. Let's just get, like, one more decent tick. Last dice roll was a 1. Can we get something better than that? Please? And thank you. Supply shortage. Okay, let's just try sieging the fort. Or assaulting the fort. Maybe we can take it. We do have lots of infantry. Yeah, okay. So we will see the sacking of Zhangzhung. There are 3 pops here. See, we could let the men roam freely, and that would give us 6 gold. Or no, that would give us 9 gold. Let the looting be gentle, that would give us 6, and none shall hide will give us 15. I feel like that might burn the place to the ground, so we might not want to do that. I'm just going to let it be gentle for now. We are going to rule over them. And we're not going to be able to take Boma just yet. We're not going to be able to do finishing the Sayang just yet. Because we need to be at war and own this. Right? So, can we just take this right now? We can. We can peace out right now. That'll give us 13 aggressive expansion. Which I think I will do. So I'll just take this for myself. And I will imprison the leaders of the Sayang elite and let the rest disappear. It's not that much aggressive expansion, and I will disband my levies for now. Let's see. Let's go to our characters. We'll just find all the imprisoned ones. And we will start selling them into slavery for a bit of extra gold, I think. It's not bad, too, because it's also raising our tyranny. So, which will help our aggressive expansion. I think that should help our aggressive expansion reduction be, should help with our aggressive expansion a little bit more. Yeah, but it's been increased to 0.08. Okay, so now we have an extra fort here. Maybe I will reduce that. Oh, that's not really doing anything, to be honest. Okay. I will increase or decrease the army maintenance to increase our culture happiness. I don't see any point in integrating anything just yet. But we cannot do this when we need to be at war. So maybe I will summon the War Council, and we could go after the Yarlung, or do we want to go after the Sumpa? I mean, let's see. I guess it's probably the Yarlung because two of our guys really... Okay, damn it. Two of our guys really want to go after the Sumpa, so that could increase loyalty of a couple of guys. That's always fine, I suppose. So why don't we do that? We'll accept this trade offer here, and we will just wait for another, let's see, 453, June 24th. Next year, we will raise our levies once again and go to war. Hello. We just got a bunch of trades here. Okay, we will accept them. In that meantime, I will probably start another migration movement here. And we will start by migrating over to Druzira. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And we're going to try to snake our way up here to Phrygia. We could always hire mercenaries to do our fights for us, but I don't think we really have the economy for that just yet. Are there any mercenaries around here? We could hire these guys. That would cost us 5 gold per month, and no, that's not really going to cut it right now. Our centralization is already decreasing nicely. So we're getting some bonuses here to our levy. Hardly anything really just yet. But the decentralization laws are pretty ridiculous. Like oral tradition will start the pop assimilation speed. Cambodia is asking for military access as they are fighting. They're fighting the Maori. Boy, we got out of that war just in time. They are our allies, are they not? Okay, yeah. If they call us into war, that's too bad. I don't know if I want to keep some of these allies, actually, because if I go to war and one of my allies gets declared on by Maori, I would automatically be brought into that war, I'm pretty sure. I have lost campaigns but like that before. So maybe by the time we do declare war again, I'm just going to, I think, end this episode by raising my troops and bringing them to Yarlung so that we are in a position to declare a war. And then I'm probably going to end the episode. I will have you go over to... Yeah, I'm going to have you scheme for influence for now. Just try to get a little bit extra influence going. He has built up himself a nice little bit of wealth, 250 gold. He can always use that if he needs. Maurya is pretty terrifying right now, I'm not going to lie. And it looks like the Seleucids backed out of that initial war with potential war with Maurya and just gave them this territory over here. Not much else is going on right now. I don't think these wars are happening. Oh, no, they just started. The Antagonists have started. There has been a drought in the province of Zhangzhung, withering crops and leading to food shortages across the area. Local officials are begging for our support to avert crisis. It will not be cheap, but we may be able to import extra supplies and address the worst of the starvation. For 9 gold, 9.5 gold, we can reduce the monthly food modifier for 10 years of minus 16%. Yeah, okay. We'll just do that. That's not that much gold. So let's see here. We've got just a bit less than a year, half a year now. About 7 months. And we'll be able to go to war. Casa is in big trouble. I find Maurya doesn't tend to go after... Uh-oh. Kamarupa is... What? What's going on here? The Prachian power... Local power of Kamarupa is requesting that if they may bring the wrath of war upon Nabhapakti. If we accept, we will break our alliance with them. If we reject, Kamarupa may complain, but will follow our command. You know what? I was actually considering breaking my alliance with them anyway. So, yeah, that's fine. And do I want to improve relations with you guys? Maybe not for now. You seem okay. -2 aggressive expansion. That's not, that's not too bad. They're not too upset about that. We are on the verge of colonizing this little territory over here. Looks like Maurya is going to be taking this areas for themselves, which is unfortunate, but we could find some better allies if we wanted. Maybe not until I actually do border Maurya. Yarling is now at war with Sumpa. But I wanted to disband my levies and not go straight after Yarling because I didn't want to completely deplete my manpower. I wanted to just assault the fort quickly, then just disband my levies as fast as possible. So we're just going to have to wait a few months here, and we're going to be able to just go right back to war against Yarling. Hopefully, Sumpa doesn't take everything. It looks like Yarling's actually doing quite well for themselves. I was expecting Sumpa to be a little bit tougher, to be honest. But I'm just going to raise my levies, and I might put a cut in here right after that. Then we can, as soon as we declare war, we can do finishing the Sayang, realizing that we will never be able to live in a state of peaceful coexistence with our enemies to the east. It has been decided that we must rule them directly. Glorious battle awaits our soldiers. So the moment we declare war, we can fulfill this mission right here and then go for this one, which will give us a free innovation. Where do I want to go with my innovations? It's a good question. Maybe get some loyalty of characters. Maybe go down the oratory path. I don't think I need to go down the religious one just yet. Just because, I mean, this area is all our religion anyway. So, let's just wait till it ticks over here. We have 1 month, June 24th, we will be able to raise our levies of Tibet. I'm kind of surprised that Yarling is doing as well as they are. Just so that there's no, issue here, I am going to dissolve these alliances. And Kalinga is looking pretty tough, to be honest. They're looking pretty tough, so maybe Well, I'm just gonna hold off on allying anybody for now, because I can take Yarling by themselves. Oh God, why did you go all the way over there? Okay, why don't you come all the way over here? And yeah, I think I'm gonna put a cut in here for now. The next episode we will start by conquering Yarlung. And hopefully, I wouldn't be surprised if the Sumpa are in the middle of a siege somewhere, wherever their capital is. So we might not be able to get everything from Yarlung this war, but it will allow us to fulfill some of our missions here and start working our way down this thing. So, yeah, this has been a pretty good first episode. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and comment if you so wish, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.